What's up, guys? What's growing on? It should be what's blowing on, because the weather has been insane here the last 2 weeks, since we've had the hurricane at least. I mean, it's like the wind hasn't stopped. So that's another reason why I haven't done some of these repairs I'm getting ready to show you. So since I originally made this live video, I received a little bit of kickback, a little bit of negative comments, while we did that live feed. So I've been kind of beating myself up a little bit, and I saw something a couple days ago that made me feel a lot better, and I wanted to share that with y'all because I really feel I made the right decision here. So let me take you outside and show you what's growing on. So I'm back over here, and I recently did a video on my 2 biggest mistakes on the farm and kind of beating myself up. I was thinking this could have been mistake number 3. I was thinking maybe I could have avoided this. And then I was driving down 41, which is the main highway right out in front of our neighborhood, just a couple days ago, and I saw a greenhouse down the road, and that's what mine could have looked like. So I'm out here in the back of the farm. As you can see, my large high tunnel still has those holes in the roof, and that was something we did in that live video there for you. Right before Hurricane Irma came through, it was my best solution. I had been thinking about it for like a year. What can I do if we have a hurricane coming other than taking the plastic off? Had a lot of comments in the video while it was live, had a lot of comments in the bottom of the video now. People tell me that was the stupidest thing they've seen on YouTube. Lots of negative feedback, lots of positive feedback. And now I want to show you something else, because what my greenhouse could have looked like. So, I have some little holes up there. I say little, they're probably like 10 feet, that need to be patched. I actually just recently got some clear tape in the mail from the greenhouse company, and that's what I plan on patching that with. The problem is, every time I want to go do it, it's early in the morning like it is now, and it's covered in dew. I have a friend with a tree service that has a drivable lift. He's going to let me borrow it this weekend, and I hope to get out here in one of the evenings, and that's going to help me actually get up over top of this, because it's there's obviously not a strong roof on a greenhouse to stand on. Tape it from the outside, tape it from the inside, put the shade cloth back on, hopefully get another couple years out of that plastic on the outside. But what I want to show you is this. Hold on. What's up, guys? I'm back, and the wind is howling, and I'm hoping you guys get some good audio here. But what I want to show you is that's what happens when you don't cut the roof to a greenhouse. I just got done talking to one of the volunteers here. He said the guy that runs this place said if he could have cut the roof, that would have been the first thing he did. It's definitely given me a little bit of comfort. I've been feeling a little bit like maybe I made a bad move, maybe I made a mistake, maybe there was something better I could have done, especially judging by some of the comments I got on that video. So I think the best thing I could have done was cut that roof. This greenhouse was in one piece before the hurricane, and something I'll point out, this is 6.2 miles due north of my farm. Right up the road. We're right off of Highway 41. This is right off of Highway 41. Those cars you hear swinging by, it's right on the main road out there. Now, this is just up the road for me. This is what my greenhouse could have looked like. So yeah, I've got some holes to patch, but I don't have a dilapidated pretzel like we have here behind us. It could have been a lot worse. So let's take a look at this thing. Hold tight. What's up? So here I am, been beating myself up here the last couple of weeks. And this is what we could have ended up with. I could have had just a big pile, and honestly, I was more worried about a big pile in my neighbor's yard than in my yard. Big deal, okay, it comes down in my yard and gets smushed. The last thing I wanted to do was, pull out my giant greenhouse that was, 50 foot up in my neighbor's grandfather oak trees. It could have been a lot worse. So, the flack that I received on that video, I've been letting it bother me here the last week or two, like, oh, maybe I could have just taped it shut. Maybe I could have, taken the top off. Everybody had all these different ideas. When it comes down to it, I made the best decision, in my opinion. I could have ended up with a lot worse. So, I mean, look at this thing. This isn't even, recoverable. This is in dilapidated shape, to say the least. There's nothing left of this greenhouse. We got lucky, to say the least. He's got the same type of carport over here like I have. Luckily that's still standing. That made it through the 100-mile-an-hour winds. The greenhouse did not. This is 4 mil plastic, greenhouse UV plastic that was on here. Probably $600-700 in plastic.
plus all the metal that needs to be replaced. So the damage could have been a lot worse than it actually was. You know, I'm feeling really lucky, feeling like I made the right decision, not beating myself up anymore, and I just wanted to share that with y'all. I think we made a good decision there with the greenhouse, and this is what it could have looked like. It could have been a lot worse. So hope y'all enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe, share, and remember, pound dirt, pound the subscribe button. Boom.